A big debate within the DBD community over the years has been whether hours played actually equals overall skill in the game. Well, I attempted to put that theory to the test by having my viewers over on Twitch submit clips of their gameplay to me, and I'd have to guess their hours within a multi-choice format. We had relatively new players, absolute demons, and some players in between, and it definitely turned into quite the challenge. But without giving too much away, let's just jump right into it. So, without further ado, I hope you all enjoy the video, and as always, thanks for watching, gamers. What we're gonna do is the first ever Guess My Hours event. The event of the century. If you did not get into the event, you are more than welcome to submit your clips for next time. We will probably be doing this again in the future, just by the way. But for now, this is what we got. So, Felicity, Amada, Vixen, Sharpie, Joe, Ninja, Sin, and Apoch. We will be judging their clips. They sent me clips of their gameplay, Survivor and Killer. We will be judging it and deciding from these multi-choice answers what their hours are. You too can participate in this, okay? Here are our submissions. Felicity's up first. Okay. Seems like they sent me a highlight, which again, you're kind of, I mean, you're allowed to send whatever you want. Whatever you want. Preferably, it would be a good, you know, a decent play. And not you getting shitted on. So, okay, but let's go on. It's a solid angle if they hit it. It'd take them a second to get it, but that's understandable with an angle like that. Okay, they got the blind. They're clicking the shit out of the spirit. Honestly, for me to judge it properly, I'd need a, like, at least 30-40 second clip. Keep in mind, this was back when you actually had to have timing on the flashlights. And she's on console. So yeah, I will say, again, two things. Good positioning, and she found the angle very quick. You know? Again, there's just not much to go off of. So go ahead and guess, chat. I'll show you the clip one more time. Again, unfortunately, you don't need audio. I'm not unmuting again. So there it is, chat. I'm gonna go ahead. I kind of want to just go with 2,300 hours. It does not seem, especially if they have been on console the entire time, that does not seem like someone with 600 or 900 hours. It could potentially be 1,600, but I have a feeling it's probably 2,300. Now keep in mind that was like, I don't know why. So that is from the, like a year ago when I initially tried to do this. And then on top of that, the clip she sent me is already old as fuck. I think I'm gonna go with 2,344 hours. And god damn. Okay, I was off. Dude, I was so sure it would be one of the 1,000+ hour choices. All right, second clip. Dude, this is better. Now this is a little too long, 21 minutes, but that's fine. They're playing layered. Okay, hold on. I want to see why or how they're already on like 30 seconds from death at 4 gens. Hold on. Let's see how they initially engage with the survivors. Seems like decent pod setups. I'll give them that. Oh, okay. They didn't dodge that. If they're a vape enjoyer like me, I'd understand, but I don't think they are. So, it's a little less excusable. Ooh, and they didn't even notice. Okay. Ooh, yeah, they're quite lost there. All right, all right. Okay. So not stellar tracking. They got blinded. while heading straight towards the player. And they're whiffing. Are they on console? I don't remember if Amada is. No. It's the nopers. Okay. All right, that's I think that actually will do it right there. That's a good little segment of this video. I guess we can watch one more, like one more chase. Right here. Okay, Thief. Very funny haha of you. Yeah, it is nice being able to watch like a whole video, to be honest. So next time, I really would like if we could get some like full matches. That would be awesome. Because again, I'm probably not going to watch the whole match, but it would be nice to be able to just go to different segments. Like just see how they, you know, how everyone responds to different situations. So yeah, their pod setups are not the best now that I'm looking at them. They are not the best. And why, yeah, why they didn't go for Leon right there when that could have been a potential grab. They don't have the best target prioritization, you know. Oh yeah, the build is also definitely something to consider. Gamers, we begin the prediction. We begin. So, all right, yeah, there we have it. That is kind of an odd build. You got to consider, like, a lot of people are not going to run just the perfect, most meta shit. You know, people are going to run different things. I think I'm going to say... Oh, fuck. This is kind of tough. Ooh, I almost want to say 300 hours. I think I'm going to say 300 hours. From the way that they were like... That chase with... Who was it? Meg at the beginning? Or whoever it was? That initial chase that we watched was very rough. Very, very rough. They missed like a lot of like... what I would consider to be just like fundamental micro, you know, gameplay things that you learn super early on. For this one, really just focusing on like more of their micro gameplay. I don't even have to think about the fact that like, yeah, maybe the pods weren't perfect or this or that. Like, because yeah, Singularity does take time to get used to, and they're like an incredibly high action per second kind of killer that you gotta really be on your shit to do well with, you know, at least against decent players. But again, just really condensing it down, putting that chase into a vacuum, it was very rough. And it didn't seem to get much better throughout the video. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm locking it in at 300 hours. And beautiful. I was correct. It was 300 hours. Easy peasy. Moving on, we got Vixen now. A lot of Gearhead enjoyers? Yeah, what the fuck? So yeah, the build, Gearhead, Lethal, Pain Res, and Brutal. They had just killed someone. They down... hold on, let me watch this again. I gotta pay attention. Okay, so they get the grab on Yuichi. It's a slam. What took Yuichi so long? What are they doing right here? They would not still be stuck on that damn wall. They should at least be to like right here. Or maybe he hesitated. Okay, and then they get the grab on Nicholas. And down Cheryl. You got thrown. Yeah, I know, but still seemed a bit long for a throw. For him to be stuck there. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, that's not a ton to go off of. I will say this grab was just... Yeah, that's what I was wondering, if they got caught on. I think there's like literally, yeah, there's a chair right there. And he also might have just hesitated. Because he thought that he was gonna get M1'd. Yeah, it seems to me like he should be like already like right here. And then by the time she's right here, he should be like right there. But not a big difference in distance, obviously. Anyway, that grab is kind of just... It'd be hard not to miss that grab, so that doesn't tell me much. I will say, though, that grab was a little better. At least they hesitated for a split second to see what might happen. Some Weskers wouldn't even do that if they're quite new to the character. That's about all we have to go off of, though. Other than that, I mean, we don't have anything, really. It's just him downing them both. That's all we really got, though. That is all we really got. We got the... what I would consider to be like a... like no effort down on Yoichi, and then, you know, a very slight hesitation on the second lunge, on the second bound towards Ace, and they downed them, obviously. So there's not a lot to go off of, but that's fine. 3,248 hours, 4,816, 1,900, or 897 hours. I don't think it's 800 hours. Honestly, I don't even think it's 1,900. I feel like I tend to want to go like in the middle when very often I don't think I should. But I don't know. I feel like it's either 1,900 or 3,200, but I have a feeling it might be 3,200. I'm gonna go ahead and say I think 3,200. Drum roll. Fuck me. I'm not very good at doing this, I guess. It was 1,900. Alright. Alright. Let us begin. This is Sharpie. Oh, they have lethal. I forget what this is. Oh, that's Forever Entwined. Okay. Agitation, a lot of hook perks. Brutal. Alright, M1 on Fang. That was a very quick drop on the pallet. Does she unhook herself? Fucking Wesker mains, man. That was very nicely done. Yeah, very solid, very impeccable timing on that, in technique on that little whisker hug tech there. So definitely a impressive, you know, showing within the time span of like 30 seconds. And the options are 2,100 hours, 3,685 hours, 1,800 hours, 989 hours. I do not think it's 989 hours. But you know what? I don't want to automatically assume it's going to be the highest either. I do at least know one thing about you that might help me a little bit, which is that you do like play a lot of Wesker. So for all I know, it could have been one of the first killers that you really picked up and got like serious with. You know, that doesn't mean that you're gonna have 3,600 hours. I know it's not your very first, but it could have been one of the first. This is a 3K hour gamer minimum, you think? There's only one option for 3K plus. Two things that help me. I know you are like damn near a Wesker one trick, at least right now. And two, I know you've done comp stuff, which means you're probably gonna learn things a bit quicker than the average player. God, I'm so conflicted, man. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna say 3,600 hours. I'm probably gonna regret that, but whatever. Holy fuck. I had it right. I had it right the first goddamn time, and I did not trust my gut. Usual Joe is up next. Barbecue, Dead Man's, Deadlock, Pain Rest. That was a pretty common build a little while back. Very common build. Here we go. Let me really concentrate here. So an M1, they go to switch to the skellies. He vaults the window, stays in the courtyard, goes around. That's a very funky place to go to, but he made it a bit. Oh no. What the absolute fuck was that? What? Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on. Oh my god. The absolute head-assery exuding from this clip on both sides is unmatched. Holy. So he what the fuck? He drops it on this side. She magic hands it immediately. Oh, shit. Dude, I so want to hear what you fucking what you're saying right now. God damn it. He hesitates too, realizes what happened, heads towards the other side, gets the pallet drop. What happens from here? He gets the blind. I love how Joe decided to use this clip. That is fucking hilarious. Yeah, there's not much more to look at, really. We see your build. It's a good build, you know? And I mean, other than that, I don't know. The only thing is, like, it wouldn't have been a bad idea to maybe fly right here. You know? That would have caught her up to him by the time that he dropped. But I guess it's a little dangerous to possibly do that in case he faked it out, because you're going to lose line of sight. Or she could have just committed to throwing the skulls, right? Either or probably would have worked just fine. So other than that, though, and the obvious blunder that takes place, but I'm gonna be honest, man, that kind of shit, especially on a killer like Vecna. We have a clip of me magic handing the wrong pallet, and oh my god, it was embarrassing. You know, that kind of shit happens on Vecna, though. 5,400 hours, 3,700 hours, 1,865, or 2,965 hours. Dude, I almost want to just go ahead and just send it and just say, you know what? She's probably got fucking 5,000 plus hours. Probably got 5,000 plus hours. She just had a goof. Yeah, I do know that she streams. I guess there are a few things that have helped me a little bit on figuring out the amount of hours that y'all have. And I'm still getting most of them wrong. We are going to commit to 5,400 hours. Probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I've been wrong like every damn time, so. Dude, I can't do this. 3,700 hours. I'm wrong every goddamn time. Dude, I really hope I can get at least one more right. I'm gonna feel very, very disappointed in myself if I cannot at least just get one more right. But next up is Ninja. That's an interesting build. He's got Nemesis, Furtive, Deadman's, and Friends to the End. Playing Rancor roulette without the Rancor, yeah, basically. Interesting build. I'll give him that. Interesting build. Oh, this is a very new clip too. Yeah, for Springtrap. All right. Yeah, but then they get it back with Nimmy. What the fuck? Okay, that right there immediately makes me think that this might be a low-hour lobby. For the most part, I have not been really going off of the survivor actions, but this is a scenario where I feel like I can. The fact that he's circling around and it looks like he was searching for the portal to go back into it. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like he fucking damn near thought it was good to go. It's definitely not something you'd see anyone with more than like a couple hundred hours doing. Now, at the end of the day, that doesn't mean everything, because shit, I get people in my lobbies. 10,000 hours, I will get people in my lobbies with a couple hundred hours. It's relatively rare, but it does happen. So I can't, like, you know,
You will submit.
I can't put too much thought into just that one little scenario there. Okay, hold on. So he hooks. Okay, so he saw, right? He saw. I see. So Jill went into the portal and he got aura on her down below and just chased after her. Okay. All right, understandable. Oh, and they found two people. I'm very happy he didn't go to swing again. Okay. There's no pallet there, but I can understand why they might think there could be. There sometimes is. I mean, solid chase. There wasn't much to the chase, but good chase. My God, what is your fucking sensitivity? Or are you just throwing your mouse across the room every time you look around? It's very chaotic. the way you look around. The fact that he just ended it. Okay, perfect. You didn't make any like outwardly like critical, you know, errors or just even really just bad plays in general. I didn't have much to work with in terms of seeing you make any bad plays, but I will say one thing: the survivors played like total goof asses, and it wasn't just one survivor. I can understand that, and I would maybe just consider that the fact that DBD throws every kind of player at you in any given match. Even for someone like me, it doesn't matter the MMR, it's gonna fucking happen. MMR is trash. But it was multiple survivors. It was like everybody. So while I might not have much to go off of with your gameplay, you know, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, you know, I just didn't have much either way in terms of you doing anything like wrong or really doing much right. But I can say, yeah, the survivors definitely made some incredibly questionable plays. With all that in mind, 945 hours, 1300 hours, 400 hours, or 298 hours. I swear to God, dude, every time I feel like I got it, then I start doubting my initial like gut answer. Because I almost want to say 298 hours. I don't think it's 1300. It could be 900. I think it's 400 or 200 though. I'm just gonna fucking flip a coin, man. Heads is gonna be 400. It's gonna be C, heads. Tails will be D. Tails, so it's D. That's what I was gonna go with in the beginning anyway. 298 hours. Let us find out. Come on. Come on. Give it to me, please. Dude, this is killing me. That every goddamn time, every motherfucking time I pick something, it is going to be the opposite one. I even left it up to chance, and it's still the opposite one. There's something out to get me. Because I'll get so close, and every time it's wrong. All right, next up is, pretty sure this is Sin. First off, they got Iron Maiden. They got a camera tracker, very fancy. They got Iron Maiden, Thrilling Trimmers, Barbecue, and Darkness Revealed. Not a bad build for Huntress. Sorry, did we start? Yeah, okay. We started with them on their shoulder. All right. Anyway.
That was nice.
That was nice. Indeed. Ooh. That was clean. Huntress squish.wav. Always a fun time. Hold on. I'm getting distracted. Okay, so they got that they got that hit over there near the little carriage. Now they're at an unhook. They hit the initial one, right? Yeah. They hit the initial one, they hit the second one. They missed that one. Little surprised. They've been pretty on point with these hatchets so far. What is she doing? Ooh, they were quick to... Yeah. Those are the types of shots when you got an obstruction like this, where you're very often better off waiting just a split second. Sometimes not, though. Since you are, like, in front of obstructions. But that's not a big deal. Vittorio gave up. Yeah, they're definitely fucking him up at the moment. They're definitely juicing. It's so weird seeing the eye tracker. Dude, that's what I'm missing from my comp player skit cosplay. I'm missing an eye tracker. We have the funk music or like Playboy Cardi. You know, we have the retina burning filters. We don't have an eye tracker. So yeah, you played very well. You made some solid shots. This one I can understand you missing. The only one that I'm a little surprised you missed was the one by the cactus. But again, that's not a big deal. Especially when you're just playing Huntress all the fucking time. You're gonna be just lobbing them out. And of course you're gonna miss some. But all in all, you only missed 2 shots. And then only one of them would I consider to be like a easy. Like, I'm surprised you kind of missed in the first place type of shot. You had good positioning, you know. You punished the unhook like you should in this scenario. So yeah, all right, that's Sin. 4,822 hours, 3,618 hours, 1,124 hours, and 1,436 hours. I do not think it's either one of the 1,000 hour options. Honestly, I think it's 4,800 hours. I could be totally wrong. I'm gonna start second guessing like I've done every single time. I hate this. This game hurts me. It pains me. I don't know. Okay, I trusted my fucking gut feeling in the beginning. I had a plan. I thought I was constructing a system. Okay, now it has come crumbling apart. I trust nothing anymore. I trust nothing. I don't trust you, chat. I don't trust my gut. I don't even trust this poster. How do I know y'all are not lying to me? You know, just to fucking throw me off. 4,800. No. 36. 36. No. 48. I'm gonna go with 4,800. 4,800. 4,800. Really? You must be an actual one trick. I never knew that you were that much of a Huntress gamer. You must play a lot of Huntress for those 1,400 hours. Goddamn sin. Well, nice plays. Moving on. Yeah, this has got to be Chaos Shuffle. You're right. So I can't really go off of the build. They're on PC? Yeah. Don't look up there. They're throwing out these hatchets very haphazardly. So micro.
It's gonna get out. They're gonna get out. They're gonna get out. One's gonna get out. One's
Isn't
gonna get out. No.
The best, but
All right, just
hold
juggle,
on.
just
Maybe they
juggle,
got
just gotta juggle.
at least good enough game sense to do this. I'm assuming this is just, yeah, literally what it says.
No. Drop. Fuck.
Okay. All right. Well, that was clean at the end. Hey, they brought it back. They brought it back. The shots were iffy, I will say. They were a bit offy. Offy. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Whatever. They were fucking off. Iffy. Offy. Dare I say? It seemed like he was kind of just lobbing them, like very little thought or patience going on there with the shots, and he didn't look up when he definitely had ample opportunity to look up for that flashbang. But at the same time, he had the game sense to realize that he had a chance to like juggle, which I will say I could see some very low hour players just simply not even considering that.
All right, just gotta juggle. Just gotta juggle. Just gotta juggle.
Just gotta juggle. All right, so yeah, there it is. That was, again, there's good and bad to that clip. There is good and there is bad going on there. So our options are 7,855 hours, 5,200 hours, 8,966 hours, and 4,450 hours. This is the only scenario where I kind of do wish that I would have just simply just raw dogged this shit and just had to guess without any multi-choice, because I don't think I even would have guessed anything remotely close to those. I tried applying logic to this. I tried really thinking critically over every little decision that was made in the clip and applying it to the amount of hours, thinking about like median ranges and shit, you know, applying no logic, literally doing a fucking coin toss. None of it has worked. None of it has worked. If I think, if I don't think, none of it has worked. I'm gonna go ahead and say, I think I'm gonna say, I'm gonna just say 5,200. I think it's either that or 7,000, in my opinion. I gotta get more than a single goddamn answer. I'm gonna fucking lose it. I'm gonna actually lose it if I don't get at least 2 out of 8 correct. So final answer, I'm locking it in. 5,000 hours. 5,200 hours is what I'm saying. Let me look. 7,000. There's 2 other ones with higher hours. I'm gonna say 5,200. Oh! I fucking did it. I got 2 out of 8. I did it. I redeemed myself. I don't care. I truly don't give a shit what you say. All right? If you say, but wait, that's not good odds. Perfect odds for me. I'm very happy with that. 25%. That is not a fail. That is a win. Okay, I'll have you know. I did great. I'm proud of myself. That's all that matters. Thank y'all for the submissions. I enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it. That was fun.